Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff today. I'm reviewing the song Tree of Woe by Acid Mammoth. As always, this song comes to you as a request from one of my viewers, so if you want to be that person to request something, just leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to add it to my list. All right. I don't think I've ever heard anything from Acid Mammoth before, so I'm going in here pretty blind. Just hoping for a good song, and it's 9 minutes, so I say we quit talking and we jump right into it. Again, this is Tree of Woe, Acid Mammoth. Let's do it. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. That is like right up my alley. That was so good. Um, yeah, there's a lot to like there. So I'm gonna take it just piece by piece, and we're gonna jump right into it. So, um, first of all, when did this come out? Like, I don't see a whole lot of information on this. I guess this maybe isn't as widely known of a band. I guess because I don't see a year. I don't see anything much else. Let's see under Acid Hoofed. It's 2020. Okay, so it's actually fairly recent. It looks like maybe just an EP because there's only five songs here. But all right, anyway, let's look at the lyrics here. So, I know you from the blackness, mystic fires ablaze. Hell is empty, demons gather around my grave. That's a cool line. I like that a lot. Witches gather round the ashes, Sabbath rites tonight, casting dreadful incantations that denounce the light. Evil uttered conjurations upon my soul, appearing from the blackness, mystic fires ablaze. Satan's smiling in the corner on his scarlet throne. Witches gather round the ashes, reading ancient scrolls, casting dreadful incantations upon my soul. The pit is empty, witches gather around my grave. That's great. Again, I love that. Upon the tree of woe with evil conjurations, Satan grows his congregations. Upon the tree of woe with harsh convictions, Satan plans his crucifixions. Bound and tied upon the tree of woe, crucified upon the tree of woe, the tree of woe. So in wrestling, the tree of woe is like when you hang your opponent upside down on the turnbuckle and you like kick him and stuff. Was the tree of woe like an actual like torture device or like something like that? And that's where that wrestling move got the name, or like you hear tree of woe and I immediately think like fairy tale or something, right? Where it's like this is a thing that has just been known about for years. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, bound and tied upon the tree of woe, crucified upon the tree of woe, the tree of woe. Is the tree of woe like a crucifix? Dreadful cries upon the tree of woe, left to die upon the tree of woe, the tree of woe. Sounds like he's just an evil person. Like it's a song about again, it's I guess sort of like Black Sabbath, right? Where it's just like this is like metal, this is like that sort of scare factor, shock value for shock value's sake, in the sense of just like it's talking about this guy as if he's like super evil, right? The witches gather around his grave, the demons gather around his grave. He's like they're paying respects to like the ultimate evil. So, and he was tortured on the tree of woe, I guess, for his evil acts. So I think that's kind of cool. Lyrically, I don't know if there's anything too much deeper than that, other than just trying to tell that like kind of interesting story. But I think it works for me. I'm giving it 2 big thumbs up. I had a great time listening to this, but it was hard to focus because my cats were just like doing shit in the background the entire time. So, and they continue to do so. Anyway, yeah, I mean, just lyrically, it's interesting. There's a lot of cool lines, and I like that, again, that imagery of like, hey, the witches and the demons, they gather around my grave because I'm just that evil or badass or what have you, right? So I think that's pretty cool. Instrumentally, vocally, I think the song really, really shines. I mean, I think throughout the bass that we get is nice and heavy, and that bass line I think really carries a lot of the song for me. The drumming was nice and heavy too, as well. The guitar was fantastic. I really loved the heavy riffs throughout the song. And I was honestly not expecting that guitar solo. Like it was like a good 2-minute guitar solo there near the end of the song, and I think that really elevated it for me. Because this really did not feel like 9 minutes, and I think part of that was just the heaviness of it throughout was just very like fun to listen to. But I think that guitar solo, I think, really sort of shifted things right when it needed to. So really, really well composed as well as just excellent playing. Again, bass, guitar, drums, everything I think worked. And then vocally also just sort of the heavy, sludgy delivery, if you will. And so that actually I was thinking as I was listening, like, would this be considered like doom metal, sludge metal? I mean, what is this? Because again, it has that very sort of grimy, sludgy feel to it, which I actually really enjoyed. But regardless of what you would call it, I think instrumentally, vocally, this one was really solid. 2 big thumbs up there. As far as replay value goes, I mean, yeah, this is a jam. Like, this is the kind of song I can put on, not really think too much about it, and just jam out, rock out. I mean, I can see myself listening to this while I drive and having a really good time, while I work out and having a really good time. So I'm giving this one 2 thumbs up for replay value. I think it's definitely going to go on the playlist and get some repetition in there. So yeah, really solid request. Sorry it took me so long to get to it. I know it's kind of been sitting in my list for a while. But thank you for your patience, whoever requested it. Hopefully you're still around. As always, if you want to be the person to request it, just leave it in the comments. I'll get to your song eventually. As you can see, I think this song came out in 2020. I'm guessing the person who requested this probably requested it soon after it came out, and it's taken me this long to get to it. So like I said, the list is pretty long, but getting on the list is half the battle. So if you enjoyed the music as much as I did, you should of course go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. If you want to support me, you can also just like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff you do on YouTube. You can also check the description to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, or TikTok. That's gonna be it for the video, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.